Okay, so I've modelled now adding numbers up to 3 places. We now do the same for up to 4 places. Now I'm not going to model up to 4 places because it's exactly the same as what we've done so far, okay? I'm just going to show the counters just for one example. So we don't tend to use the base 10 for this. We tend to just use counters and then go on to abstract. Now this is really just for year 5 and year 6. So it's adding numbers with more than 4 digits. So the calculation I've got is this. Now with this, I would really make sure that the children have the underlying understanding of what the values, the digits mean. So I've got 104,328. So again, I would get them to jot these down. So I've got my 100,000s, my tens of thousands, my thousands, my hundreds, my tens and my ones. And then I've got here, I've got my ones, my tens, my hundreds, my thousands, my tens of thousands. Okay, we're obviously getting into the much bigger numbers now. I draw out my place value charts just like for the lower numbers. Okay, so let's have a go. 100,000, tens of thousands, thousands, hundreds, tens and ones. And we're doing the sum, 104,328 and 61,731. Making sure the children know the value of each of those digits is going to be key. Right, and again, it's understanding, going back to what we said earlier, 10 of these make one of these, 10 of these make one of these, 10 of these make one of these. Every time you go up, you're making it 10 times bigger. We do underpin that a lot in year 4. So I've got 8 ones. Oh, I'm drawing them in the one column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 tens. 1, 2. 3 hundreds. 1, 2, 3. 4 thousands. 1, 2, 3, 4. No tens of thousands. I'd actually draw a cross there just to make sure they see that nice and clearly. And then 100,000. Now this will be really key that they show you, they understand that is 100,000. Okay, that's where that underlying place value is going to be really, really important. What am I adding it to? 61,731. So I've got 1, 1, I've got 3 tens, I've got 7 hundreds. Now, whilst they're drawing this, some of them might straight away see 3 and 7, so they can straight away see that we're going to have an exchange there. 1,000 and 6 tens of thousands. And again, this is where that place value knowledge is going to be key. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, okay, so I'm doing my adding again now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No exchange needed because 10 ones make a 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No exchange needed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cross them off. Because we're exchanging 10 hundreds for 1,000. Because 100 times 10 is 1,000. 100 times 10 is 1,000. 10 100s is 1,000. Okay, now my thousands. Oh, I've got nothing, by the way, that's really important. I shouldn't have said. I've got nothing in my hundreds column now. Really important place value holder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 thousands. 6 1,000s are 6,000. In my tens of thousands, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I've got a 1 in my hundreds, in my 100,000s column. So I've got 166,059. It's really important that they see that there are no hundreds in that number, okay, because we've exchanged them across. Right, moving from there, that's the pictorial. Again, you could use a bar diagram to show that, like I've shown you before. Okay, that's your part-whole model. So this number, 104328. So So 104,328, add 61,731. Add that makes that, okay? Another visual representation, because this, take away this, will give you this. Then we go on to our abstract. Now our abstract again, in order to be able to do it, they've got to have that underlying place value knowledge. So I've got 104,328, and I would encourage them again, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, 100,000. Now add 61,731. Now be really careful, because a lot of children will try and write that under that. They'll try and line the numbers up. So that's why it's really key that they understand the value of each of these digits. 8 ones add 9 ones. Sorry, 8 ones add 1 1 is 9 ones. 2 tens add 3 tens is 5 tens. 700 add 300 is 1,000 or 10 hundreds. We've got to exchange these 10 hundreds for 1,000. Okay, so I've got 10 in my hundreds column. I've now got 4,000, add 1,000, add 1,000, which is 6,000. Nothing, add 6 tens of thousands, and 100,000. 166,059. Again, this is key. There is nothing in that column, otherwise they will end up writing it like this, which obviously makes the number significantly different.